Good morning, friends. I'm Lena, and I'm so happy you're here. Today, I want to take you on a journey, not a big trip, not a vacation or a holiday, just a simple, honest look at something we all do, getting ready for work and the commute that follows. It might sound ordinary, but trust me, there's something beautiful in the everyday. There's language in the little moments, English in the bus ride, the coffee mug, the quiet elevator ride to the office. So listen closely. You'll hear useful vocabulary, natural expressions, and most importantly, real English, the way it's spoken in life. Let's begin. Part 1. A quiet start.
Every weekday morning, I open my eyes before the alarm rings. My room is still dark, and everything is quiet except for the gentle hum of the ceiling fan. The clock reads 5:58 a.m. I lie there for a moment, breathing. I always give myself those 2 extra minutes. It's like a little gift before the day begins. At 6 a.m., my alarm buzzes softly. I stretch my arms above my head. My body feels stiff, but I smile. It's a new day. I get up, walk into the bathroom, and splash cold water on my face. It wakes me up faster than coffee. Still half asleep, I brush my teeth and hum an old song. I'm not a morning person, but I've learned to find peace in the quiet routine. In the kitchen, I boil water for coffee. The smell fills the apartment. Strong, warm, comforting. While the coffee cools, I make breakfast. Nothing fancy, just toast, a boiled egg, and sometimes a piece of fruit. I sit by the window while I eat, watching the city slowly come alive. Outside, the sky is still pale gray. The streetlights are still on. I sip my coffee slowly, enjoying every minute.
Part 2. Getting ready. At 6:30, it's time to get ready. I take a quick shower and change into my work clothes. Black trousers, a crisp white shirt, and a light blue scarf around my neck. It's part of the uniform. I check my bag carefully. Phone, wallet, office ID, small notebook, a pen, and of course, my bus card. Every item has its place. I zip my bag closed and glance at the mirror. One last deep breath. Then I grab my keys and leave the apartment. Part 3. The bus stop. The air outside is cool. The sky is changing color, soft pinks and blues melting into the morning light. I walk to the bus stop, just 5 minutes from my building. Along the way, I see familiar faces. The old man who sweeps the front of his grocery store. The teenage girl with headphones, always walking fast. The woman with a little dog in a sweater. We never talk, but we recognize each other. We share the morning. At the bus stop, there's already a small crowd. Everyone stands quietly, some checking their phones, some just staring into space. The bus is supposed to arrive at 7:05, but some days it comes early. Other days it's late. Today it's late. I check the time, 7:09. No bus yet. A young man in a gray hoodie sighs and says, "Running late again, huh?" I nod and smile politely. "Yeah, typical Monday." He chuckles and we stand in silence again. Finally, headlights appear in the distance. The bus is here. Part 4. On the bus. The doors hiss open and people step on one by one, tapping their cards. I do the same. Beep. I walk toward the back and find a seat near the window. The bus smells like a mix of coffee, perfume, and tiredness. Outside the window, the world moves. We passed bakeries opening their shutters, school kids holding hands with their parents, cyclists riding carefully on the edge of the road. I love this part, just watching.
A woman next to me is on the phone, speaking softly in another language. I recognize a few words. Maybe it's Bengali or Nepali? Languages are everywhere, and every voice has its rhythm. 10 minutes in, we stop near the train station. The bus fills up quickly. Now people are standing, holding the metal poles, their bags brushing against each other. A man sneezes. Someone mutters, "Bless you." Another voice says, "Excuse me, can I pass?" These are tiny interactions, but they're real English, and they matter.
Part 5. The train ride.
I get off the bus at 7:25 and walk quickly to the train station. The platform is already full of people. I stand behind the yellow line, listening to the announcements echo through the station. The 7:31 express train to Riverside will arrive shortly. When the train comes, there's a rush. People moving like waves. I squeeze in, finding a spot near the door. No seats, but I hold the overhead bar tightly. The train smells like newspaper ink and fresh laundry. I look around. A man is reading a book. A woman is doing her makeup, using the window as a mirror. 2 students are laughing about something on a phone screen. I put in my earphones and play some soft music. Jazz today. Sometimes I scroll the news. Other times I just stare at the passing city. Trees, walls covered in graffiti, office buildings, billboards, shadows. The train is loud, but inside my head, everything feels calm.
Part 6. A moment of kindness. Suddenly, the train jerks. A woman near me loses her balance and her bag spills open. Pens, tissues, a small notebook, a pack of gum, all fall to the floor. Without thinking, I bend down and help her gather her things. She looks embarrassed but grateful. "Thank you," she says. "No problem," I reply with a smile. She nods. People usually just ignore stuff like that. I shrug. Maybe today's different. We share a small laugh. Part 7. Arrival.
At 7:45, the train arrives at my stop. I step off and head for the escalator, moving with the crowd. The sun is fully up now. Golden light reflects off the glass buildings. I walk 3 blocks to my office, stopping once to grab a small pastry from a bakery. The smell of fresh bread is impossible to resist. Finally, I reach my building. It's tall, modern, with silver panels and big glass doors. I greet the security guard, his name is Ravi, and we exchange the usual morning nod. "Morning, Lena," he says. "Morning, Ravi," I reply. I step into the elevator, press the button for the 5th floor, and wait. Inside the elevator, it's quiet again, just the hum of the motor and the soft click of buttons. At 8 a.m. sharp, I reach my floor, walk into the office, and take my seat. Another day begins.
Vocabulary recap. Embedded, naturally used. Let's go over some useful words and phrases you heard today, gently explained through context. Commute, the journey you take to get to work or school. Beep, the short sound your card makes when tapped. Rush, a sudden movement of many people or things. Packed, very crowded, like the bus or train during rush hour. Squeeze in, to fit into a small space. Overhead bar, the metal pole above your head to hold on to. Bless you, a polite phrase said when someone sneezes. Ignore, to choose not to notice or respond. Shrug, a small movement where you lift your shoulders, often to say, "I don't know," or "it's okay." Nod, a small movement of the head, often meaning yes or hello. Typical Monday, a phrase meaning just what I expected, often used when something annoying or ordinary happens at the start of the week. Final thoughts. practice, feel, and reflect. If you've listened this far, congratulations. You didn't just learn words, you lived a day with me. You walked beside me, waited for the bus, stood on the train, and greeted the guard at the door. That's real learning. That's how English becomes part of your life. Now, if you want to practice speaking, try this. Replay the story. Pause after each sentence, repeat it aloud. Don't worry about being perfect. Focus on rhythm, on feeling the language in your mouth. Feel the story. Feel the sounds. Or close your eyes and imagine yourself doing the same routine. Describe it in English. Use the same expressions. Let your voice become part of the language. I hope this story gave you more than just vocabulary. I hope it gave you confidence. English is not something you study once and memorize. It's something you live. Every conversation, every small kindness, every crowded train. I'll be here again soon with more real stories, more English, and more moments to share. Until next time, take care, speak bravely, and keep learning. If you enjoyed this story, leave a comment. What's your morning routine like? Do you take the bus or train too? Don't forget to subscribe and join me again. Let's grow together. Goodbye for now, Lena.